Hi fellow traders, I hope everybody's had a great weekend. I hope you had a good time with your family and friends and enjoyed spending some of the fruits of your labor. And now you're ready to get back at it tomorrow morning so we can make back some of that money that we spent. So I'm going to share with you my account update for the week. Some of you know I took a couple days off really to reset and refocus and kind of get myself on the right track. So before I get into my account update, I want to kind of share some things with you. Excuse me, to kind of get whoever doesn't really understand where I'm coming from, maybe this will help you understand a little bit. So what I posted this earlier this week on Twitter. Deep down we know this one thing. What matters in this life is more than winning for ourselves. What matters in this life is helping others win, even if it means slowing down and changing our course. Now, this creed is what a lot of teachers subscribe to. And it's really our core. For us, it's all about helping others. It's not about just winning for us. We get to the point where we've won for us. We've accomplished what we want to accomplish. And now it's not so much about us. It's about helping others achieve their goals and achieve their hopes and dreams. And that's kind of what teaching is about for me. And before I started this, as you know, I was a teacher, and that's what I did. And I have kind of brought that mentality over into trading. So what I did, I realized I wasn't really in control of my trading anymore. And trading is number one. It's not about building a community, selling subscriptions, doing all of this other stuff. That's not what it's about for me. I started this because, like I said, I wanted to provide a way to help people. And that's where this came from. But I was brave enough to look in the mirror and say, I'm letting me down. I'm not doing what I need to do. Because I have standards, I have values. And I value myself to either give 120% or give nothing at all. If I can't give 120%, then I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to attempt to give it because I'm cheating myself, and I'm cheating you. So I felt that I wasn't giving everything I needed to my trading. I wasn't giving everything I needed to community. I wasn't giving everything I needed to do to doing the morning show where I was sharing my watch list bills and stuff. I wasn't giving everything. And I realized I needed to look at myself in the mirror and ask why. Why am I not doing this? Why am I not able to do it? And it really, hit me. I was just spreading myself too thin. And one of the key things is I was doing something that I really try to teach from the beginning, is that we cannot, when we come into the market, we have to have a routine and we can't rush ourselves there. Everything needs to be calm, cool, and collected. If we rush ourselves into the market, we're going to rush ourselves into a hole. And I was starting my day rushed because I have to take my son to school. I wake up 5, go to the gym, come back, be back by 7. I want to help my son get up, make sure he's ready. I had to rush out, get him, leave at 7. And then, leave at 7:30. I'm back here by 8:15 trying to get everything together. But to get here, I'm rushing. And when I start my day rush, things never really calm down. And it was really putting me in a bad spot. So, that's when I decided to, suspend doing the morning show and sneak peek Wednesdays while I got my focus back on trading. And that's when I came out with this letter. And I said I owe it to myself and the members of the community to give them the best that I have. And I haven't been able to do so. Because trading is where it's at. Everything that this community is based on me trading. It'd be too easy to sit here and call out fake trades all day. It's easy. That's what a lot of people do. And there are a lot of people that pay big money for a dog and pony show. And that's just reality. People like it. People like to be entertained. And they will pay whatever to be entertained. They like to be given hope. And, it is what it is. But I don't subscribe to that. And I can't be that way. So my trading has to be at the forefront. And if I'm not in control of my trading, then everything I'm doing here is worthless. So I wanted to, make sure that I got myself back on track and that my focus got back on my trading. Because, like I said in the letter, a lot of people support me because I practice what I preach. I am who I say I am. And, I'm going to stick to who I am. And that's kind of how professional traders, when they get outside of themselves, when they start feeling that they're not in control, they have to hit the reset button. And this isn't the first time I've had to do it, and I know it's not going to be the last, because this is all part of this profession. And one of the other things I shared was that I made a mistake by setting these monetary goals. It's something that I've been strongly against from the beginning. Saying I need to make X amount of dollars a week. I want to make X amount of dollars a day. Excuse me. And looking at this monthly deal, it's still, it's still a monetary goal. So why would I set that? And it's like, I did good the first month, and now the second month, I'm sitting here trying to force myself to make it. And I get behind a day or two, and then everything starts going haywire. And I start trying to mask the failures I'm having in day trading with throwing some swing trading in there. And that's not what it's about. That's not what you have to do. I wasn't in control of it. And so I had to stop. I was getting pulled into that trap, and I had to get out of it. And developing the skills to trade the market, perfecting your strategies, and gaining that edge that we need that's what it's all about. If we do that, the money's going to be there. That's what got me to where I am, and that's what's going to have to keep me and sustain me through all of this. So everybody in the community now, they've got the unique opportunity to share in this journey. That's why I do it. That's why I am putting everything out there. I'm showing you exactly 100% unscripted, uncut, what a day trader or what a professional day trader goes through. The things that they have to. And yeah, I may not be, at an elite level, but I day trade for a living. It's my profession. Therefore, I am a professional day trader. And this is what we have to go through. And so if I can continue to be that person, model to you, and show you exactly what goes on, then I'm gonna feel good about myself, and I'm gonna be feeling good about me putting 120% into what I'm doing. And for me, that's what it's all about. So I hope you guys understand, where I'm coming from and why I had to do what I did, because it's only to help make me better in the future. Because if I'm not able to do what I'm supposed to do, I'm not going to make it. If I'm not willing to sacrifice what I have now for what I want to have in the future, what I'm doing here is worthless. It's just worthless. All right. We have about, as of today, I've got 15 more seats left in my chat room. Now, what I did at the beginning of the year, or when I first started this, I stepped out on faith. I paid ahead of time for 250 seats. And I figured it would take me all year to fill it, but I felt that eventually that's where we would be, and I could handle that amount of people. See, the thing is, I don't want to get to the point where I'm so big where I can't answer everybody's email personally. I don't want to get to the point where I have to have other people answer emails that you write to me. That's not fair to you, and that's not what I'm about. So, yeah, we have to limit the amount of traders I get. And so we're reaching that limit. I'm about 15 away from that limit. And once I do, I've used up all of the seats I paid for. And after that, if anybody wants to come in, I'd welcome them in, but the price is going to be higher. Because I've used up the special price that I got by buying everything. So I don't want anybody to think I'm trying to exclude anybody or whatever. That's just the way it is. And that's the deal I had at the beginning. We grew faster than I anticipated this year, and that's great. It's awesome. I love it. And I love helping everybody that has come in. Yeah. Now, honestly, we've had over 300 people sign up, but some don't stay. Some are looking for an alert service. Some are not really looking to learn how to trade. They're looking for somebody to tell them to do this and that every day. That's not what we're about. We're about teaching you how to trade. We're about helping you be the individual trader that's going to help you get to the next level. That's going to help you to be self-sufficient and sustain yourself. So the prices are the same as when we first started. If you get a yearly subscription, that's over half. 51% savings over the monthly subscription. Now, obviously, I get a couple more dollars if you do monthly. If you do yearly, I don't make anything. But going back to what I said before, what matters in this life is helping others win, even if it means slowing down or changing our course, or sacrificing myself to make you better or to help you guys get better. So, that's just what I'm all about. That's my value system. Those are my standards. So here's everything that you get. The new thing that we're adding. I'm bringing in swing trading beginning in June of 2017. I've already completed the course. It's ready to go. I've got 2 day trading courses going on, 2 separate sections of it going on. Once that's gotten, once that first class is at the end stages, I'll look at bringing the swing trading class in. I'm starting the first one of those. Like I said, if I can't give it 120%, I'm not going to do it. And once we start, it's gonna have to get my 120% attention. Now, I have this under the live education webinars per week because this is where we're gonna start. I'm gonna be sharing some things with you guys in there. I won't go into detail like I would in the course, but you're gonna get some fundamentals. And so that's going to be coming starting in June. I know the goal was for me to get 10,000, put it in the IB account. That's what got me messed up. This money thing got me messed up. So once we get it, then I'll be able to put it in the account, and then we'll do some live swing trades. But now we're going to learn how to do it. And I will do some in my other account, and that's education purposes. But we're going to do this the right way. We're going to do it the same way I did it when I first started trading. Once I got to a certain amount, I moved over and I got it to at that time speed trading and was able to do some swing trades. And that helped me grow my account even faster. Now, you heard me say I was masking my day trading struggles with swing trading. And really, that's why you swing. That's why you learn 2 ways of trading. When the day trades are slow, you're going to have swing trades to make up. And you can continue to make money. Continue to pay yourself. And that's what it's all about. And the way I swing trade may be a little bit different than what a lot of people teach. But remember, I do things simple. I'm a simple guy. And that's why, I call it day trading the average Joe way. Swing trading the average Joe way. Just like day trading the average Joe way is different. It's more simple, a lot less moving parts. And it's going to help you get to that level of consistency faster. Now, once you get your core and your foundation, you can add whatever you want to your trading. And you can make it as complicated as you want to. But for me, it's the more simple, the less moving parts, the more consistent it's going to be. And, that's what it's all about. Alright, so let's get into my dismal stats this week. Friday really put a dent in it. On Wednesday and Thursday, I did okay. I left a lot of money on the table, but remember, I was starting small. I was gradually getting myself back into trading, and I was happy. And could have easily ended this week with $1,000. Going as I looked at this yesterday, but ended up 557.65. Green is good, guys. There's a lot of people who would love to make $557 a week. They're not even making this on their day job. So, this is not bad. I struggled Friday. There's one loss here that hasn't shown up. That trade hasn't cleared yet for some reason. But that'll be on here possibly Monday, which will take this number down some more. But, I'm just looking at what I have right here, what's been reported. 66%, I'm just a little down. But this is still acceptable. This is still acceptable. This is just at the lower range of being acceptable. 10 wins and 5 losing trades. And I think this is the one that hasn't clicked yet, because this would probably be at 50% had this trade gone through. I think it just hasn't cleared yet for some reason. But my average winning trade, 98.26. Average losing trade, 85. And again, Friday is what took me out. You know, if I went back to Thursday, this was 2-1. This was at 68 or 69%. I was right on target. And then Friday destroyed me. Really put a dent in my week. And that's what happens when you only trade 3 days and you have one bad day. It's going to really hurt. Now, had I traded 5 days and had one bad day, it would have been just great. And you can see, you know, I've been going through some rough patches here lately. And I made a decision not to mask anything with swing trades anymore. So you don't see any more $1,000 or $1,200 wins here. You know, I'm not swing trading in this anymore, or holding stuff overnight, you know, catching earnings and stuff. That was dumb. But you can see the numbers aren't that great for last week. Not bad for 3 days worth of work, but then Friday it really put me in a bind. But it does look good for the month. This is the last week of the month. Practically this is the last week of the month. I'm not even thinking about trying to hit $5 grand. I'm just taking it one day at a time. I'm focusing on my trading plan and making sure I execute it according to plan. I got an extra D in there. I got to take that out. I'm better than that. Keep position sizes smaller for the few live days. The first few live days, that's what I did. I kept it smaller. Slowly build my confidence back, because I have to feel that I'm in control of my trading. Thursday, I jumped into this. Let me go back. Thursday, I ran and jumped into this shop trade when I got back out to lunch and didn't wait for it to set up. I just saw a red candle and I jumped in. And I'm like, what the heck are you doing? You know, that makes absolutely no sense. Let me see if I can show you real quick. Yeah, right here. Here it is. I'm coming back after lunch. I'm going to jump in. This candle was starting to go red. And I think, let's see, Thinkorswim updated. So this is a little bit odd right now. They changed some things around. Alright, so you see right here, I've got a red candle here, so I'm going to jump in. You know, and I jump in, and I end up, and this pushes up, and I end up getting stopped out within a minute, less than a minute. Because I realized, what the heck are you doing? So I shut it down. You know, so I gave back, you know, about $80. What did I give back? $86 I gave back. You know, and practically made my day even. It's just ridiculous. But whenever I feel that way, whenever I feel myself making those mistakes, then I'm going to come back and I'm going to shut it down because I'm losing control. I'm going to be more in tune with myself now, understanding, when I feel like I'm losing control and I'm not in control of my trading, that means that my trading is in control of me, and that's a recipe for disaster. So my month still looks pretty bad, 1-to-1, but 68% profitability, a couple of good swing trades in here. That's where this $1,200 one came from. But too many big losing trades. Too many big losers. Would mean not sticking to my plan. So, unfortunately, that's something I'm going to have to continue to work on. But that's my week. I'm looking at doing some more weekly recap videos. Now, when our website is up and running, most of the recap videos are going to be for the yearly members. They're the only ones that's going to be able to see it, because what they're going to be are practically video lessons based on the trades I took. Now, yeah, I'll still do a few and put out on YouTube to give people an idea about what they'll see if they join the community. And to try to help as many people as I can. But the majority of them will be on our website, and if you're a yearly member, you'll be able to access it. Just like now, the weekly classes that we do every Wednesday, and then the small group mentor sessions that we do a couple times a month, all of those are accessible to the yearly, but I'm running out of recording space on the Omnovia platform. So hopefully by the time I reach my max, we'll have the website up and running. It looks good. I love it. It just takes time to get everything where you want it. And I don't want it. It has to look right. It has to feel right. It has to reflect, who I am, the average Joe trader, all of that stuff. But I know that's boring, so I don't want to bore you with that. Here's my contact information. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, just pause this, take down my information. It'd be easy to get in touch with me. The best place is my email, ed@averagejoetrader.com. I monitor that one all day. The only time I won't answer is in the morning when we're active trading. But I get to my emails at lunch, and throughout the afternoon, I answer them as I come. And like I said, I want to keep this community small so that I can answer every email. So if somebody sends me their chart, I can read it. I can look at it. I can give you feedback. And that's what it's all about. So you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll get back at this thing tomorrow morning and see if we can do some good. So take care, and I will see you then.